My mom and dad living out their faith each and every day.
I grew up in a Christian home, but when my dad passed away when I was 10 years old, Kevin Kennedy's the one that stepped in to continue the good work that my dad had started.
I grew up in a Christian household, and I gave my life to Jesus at a Carmen concert when I was 12 years old.
Growing up, my grandmother prayed for me, but when I became a teenager, she shared the truth of the gospel with me.
My mom and dad, and I gave my life to Jesus at the age of 16 at a Jose Flores concert.
For me, it was my mom and my grandmom. They always took me to church. There's literally not a time that I can remember when I didn't follow and believe in Jesus.
Though I grew up with Christian values, I didn't understand what a living relationship with Jesus Christ looked like until my friend Roshan Varghese invested in me.
My mom, not only did she introduce me to church at a young age, she exemplified Jesus in every way.
I was Philip Chalk's one, and I started my living relationship with Jesus when I was 17.
From the prompting of my mom and dad, I gave my life to Jesus in the 5th grade.
When I was growing up, our church piano player, Kim Benefield, made the effort to make sure I got to church every Sunday.
I grew up in a Christian home with the support of my parents, and I gave my life to Jesus when I was 8 years old at a vacation Bible school.
I was outside playing with my kids one day when my next-door neighbor, Dot Whitmire, came over and shared the gospel with me.
I had a praying mom and grandmother who lived out their faith before me and introduced me to Jesus.
I was Pam Segul's one. She shared the gospel with me at Saranac Lake in July 1991.
My friend's father, Mr. Freddie Long, he was my Sunday school teacher and a really godly example.
I was in 4th grade and I went to mission camp, and the church volunteer who saw God working in my life invited me to ask Jesus into my heart.
My grandmother, she prayed for me my entire life, and I gave my life to Jesus on a youth retreat.
I was my mom's one, and from the very beginning, she was the one who helped me develop and grow in my faith.
I was in the Air Force, and I was stationed overseas at Ramstein Air Base, Germany, and my friends Matt and John came over and invited me to a church barbecue. Fried chicken and Jesus, it works.
My mom laid a great foundation for me, and then my friend Karen got me across the finish line.
For me, it was Jerry Riley, and he is my uncle and a pastor.
For me, it would be my parents. They raised me in a Christian home, and I came to know the Lord through a vacation Bible school.
I was 13 years old. It was my youth pastor, Lenny, and he invited me to a youth retreat.
We went to church when I was growing up, but it wasn't until my 20s that my brother really encouraged me to grow in my faith.
I was my mom's one, and the two most important things she gave me was life and this children's Bible. Thanks, Mom.